Every day, you experience a range of emotions such as happiness, sadness, anger, and even indifference, which is also an emotion. We often overlook our emotions, which significantly impact our bodies and minds. Managing emotions can be challenging without guidance. In this summary of Master Your Emotions by Thibaut Maurisse, you'll discover the importance of understanding your emotions and why it's difficult to avoid feeling sad or upset. You'll learn to perceive your emotions more positively, which can help reduce negative feelings. Remember, emotions aren't adversaries. They are tools to help you grow stronger and happier. Let's explore how to build a positive relationship with your emotions and use them to enhance your happiness. Your survival mechanism and emotions. Modern life is vastly different from that of our ancestors. You don't need to hunt for food or fear wild animals invading your home. However, survival mechanisms from ancient times still exist. This mechanism helps you respond to danger by giving you the energy to escape. It also tends to remember adverse events more than positive ones, as these often had severe consequences for our ancestors. Being rejected by a tribe, for instance, meant a higher risk of death due to a lack of protection and food sharing. Even today, negative experiences cause emotional distress despite the absence of life-threatening danger. Being reprimanded by your boss or feeling ignored by a friend can still make you feel bad. This negativity bias was crucial for our ancestors' survival, but is less helpful today. Negative feedback from your boss or a friend's silence isn't a matter of life and death, yet it still causes emotional pain. You must actively counteract the negativity bias to avoid discomfort and maintain happiness. The role of dopamine in happiness. Happiness can significantly enhance your life. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter released in your brain during certain activities like eating tasty food, activates your pleasure center, making you happy. Because dopamine induces good feelings, many people tend to overindulge, leading to unhealthy behaviors such as overeating or addiction. For example, if material possessions bring happiness, a new car or phone might temporarily boost you. This is due to hedonic adaptation, where the joy from new possessions fades quickly, prompting you to seek more. We all have a baseline level of happiness that varies individually. Your happiness spikes when dopamine is triggered, like when buying new items, but it soon returns to baseline. The nature of emotions. Managing emotions, especially negative ones, can be difficult. No matter how hard you try, you can't instantly control anger or frustration. However, you can manage your emotions by understanding their temporary nature. Remember that emotions will pass, and you can handle them more effectively by acknowledging them. For example, Penelope feels irritated because she woke up late. This means she has to rush through her shower breakfast and then hurry to work. This frustration doesn't disappear quickly, even if she tries to convince herself to get over it. Instead, Penelope can detach herself from her emotions by acknowledging them. Yes, I'm annoyed by how my day started, but this irritation will gradually fade, and I will feel better. Emotions are temporary. What you feel now won't last forever. Embracing negative emotions. Negative emotions are not inherently wrong. They can be helpful. Sometimes they motivate you to take action. For instance, the feeling of failure can drive you to work harder next time, and losing someone dear can make you appreciate the people still in your life. If you're struggling with negative emotions, recall past experiences when you felt similarly and overcame them. No matter how bad you feel now, this feeling will pass. Detaching from negative emotions. A healthy way to deal with negative emotions is to remember that they don't define you. Feeling depressed doesn't mean you have depression or that you are a failure. What you're experiencing now doesn't make you less of a person. Maintaining a positive attitude is crucial to staying happy. The power of positive thinking. You've probably heard the saying, you attract what you think. This applies to both positive and negative states. Imagine you're in a challenging situation, you didn't pass an important test, and your scholarship application was rejected. These events make you focus on other areas of your life that aren't going well, like weight gain, feeling unloved, and loneliness. Letting negativity take over is easy, but you free yourself from dominant negative emotions. By better understanding and managing your emotions, you can use them to your advantage and lead a happier life. When you experience a particular emotion, it's crucial to recognize and acknowledge it. Constantly remind yourself that this feeling is temporary and will soon pass. This awareness can help you track your emotions and understand their triggers. Example, Sophia's journey to emotional awareness. Sophia realized that making mistakes made her angry. She would get mad at herself for even minor errors and often fixate on past mistakes, convincing herself she could never do anything suitable and was a failure. To break this negative cycle, Sophia started writing down her feelings and observing her reactions whenever she got angry. She noted what triggered her anger and the negative thoughts she had. Sophia found a way to avoid this harmful pattern by reminding herself that she is human, and humans make mistakes. She also focused on her achievements to counterbalance her negative thoughts. By developing the habit of self-observation, identifying emotional triggers, and reflecting on what helped her overcome negative cycles, Sophia learned valuable lessons about managing her emotions. Changing your interpretation of events. External factors such as financial status or meeting specific life goals account for only 10% of your happiness. These factors are based on assumptions and societal expectations, which can still significantly impact you. It's essential to view these aspects from a different perspective. Reframing common beliefs. This is a problem. Sometimes, what seems like a problem might not be one at all. For instance, Katie heard a rumor about potential layoffs at her job. Initially, she was worried, but then she saw it as a chance to pursue her dream job. I should get married and have children. This expectation often stems from societal and parental pressure. However, getting married and having children should be your choice, not something you do because others expect it. Changing your interpretation of external factors and societal expectations can shift your mindset towards a more positive and fulfilling perspective. Recognizing that your happiness largely depends on your internal outlook rather than external circumstances empowers you to cultivate a happier and more resilient life. Focusing on the present. Fear of the future is a common concern because of its uncertainty. However, excessive worry about it could be more productive. Worrying about the future doesn't change anything. Instead, concentrate on the present. You can maximize your current situation by focusing on the here and now. Pay attention to how you interpret events in your life. If you habitually blame others or circumstances for your problems, it's time to shift this mindset. Take responsibility for your actions. While you can't control what happens to you, you can control your response, determining whether you remain happy or sad. Letting go of your emotions. It's crucial not to bottle up emotions like anger and bitterness to achieve happiness. These negative emotions can harm you mentally and emotionally and even manifest physically. For instance, when you're angry, your heart rate increases, your palms get sweaty, you feel hot, and you can't concentrate. Therefore, it's essential to release your emotions. Observing and detaching from emotions. First, observe your emotions by detaching yourself from them. When Penny's boss corrected her work for the third time, she felt stupid and undeserving of her job. It's normal to feel this way, but Penny detaches herself from it. She thought, "I feel stupid, but I am not stupid." There's a significant difference between identifying with an emotion and viewing it as separate from yourself. Penny also stopped feeding herself negative thoughts. She used to recall past moments of feeling stupid, which worsened her self-perception. By not amplifying these feelings, she began to feel better. Labeling emotions. Second, label your emotions. Think of them as temporary, like clothes you can change. Emotions do not define you. To change your perspective, follow Penny's example. Instead of saying, "I am sad," rephrase it to, "I feel sad," or "I am experiencing sadness." This creates a distance between you and the emotion, making it easier to let go. Letting emotions go. Third, don't hold on to your emotions. Let them go. Understand that dependency on emotions stems from two reasons. They reinforce the story you tell yourself and make you feel worse. When you feel sad, you might make yourself feel even more miserable. Unfortunately, people often emotionally hurt themselves by holding on to negative emotions. Focusing on the present, taking responsibility for your reactions, and learning to observe, label, and release your emotions can improve your emotional well-being. This approach helps you understand that emotions are temporary and not definitive of your identity, leading to a happier and more fulfilling life. Recognizing and separating yourself from emotions. Many people mistakenly believe they are their emotions, but this isn't true. You will remain troubled until you stop identifying yourself with your feelings. For instance, Emily felt incomplete compared to her friends and colleagues, viewing herself as a loser. Seeing others achieve personal milestones made her feel jealous. To address this, Emily created a to-do list of daily goals that made her proud. She removed unrealistic goals like jogging for an hour, which required practice and training. She felt worthless when she failed to achieve this, reinforcing her negative self-view. Emily realized the flaw in this thinking and gradually let go of her feelings of inadequacy. She adjusted her goals to be achievable and felt less stressed. Most importantly, meeting her milestones gradually boosted her confidence. The Sedona method for emotional release. The Sedona method, introduced by Hale Dwoskin, offers a way to release emotions in 3 distinct ways. 1. Let go of emotions. Never hold on to negative emotions. Release them. 2. Make space for emotions. Accept your feelings without clinging to or letting them define you. 3. Welcome emotions. Accept your emotions without judgment and observe them closely to understand their origin. Applying the Sedona method, 5 steps to let go of emotions. Step 1. Focus on a specific emotion you want to work on. It doesn't have to be a strong emotion. It can be something simple, like feeling irritated while waiting in a long line. Steps 2 and 3. Ask yourself the following questions based on the method you choose. Letting go. Can I let this feeling go? Making space. Can I allow this feeling to be here? Welcoming. Can I welcome this feeling? By asking these questions, you can begin to understand and release your emotions without letting them define you. Example: Emily's journey. Emily felt jealous and inadequate compared to her peers. To counter this, she set realistic daily goals and gradually let go of her feelings of inadequacy. She applied the Sedona method to manage her emotions. She asked herself if she could let go of her jealousy. She made space for her feelings by acknowledging them without letting them define her. She welcomed her emotions, observing them to understand their origin. This approach helped Emily stop identifying with her negative emotions and build confidence through achievable goals. Method 1. Letting go of emotions. Ask yourself, can I let this feeling go? Will I let this feeling go? Method 2. Making space for emotions. Ask yourself, can I let this feeling be here? Will I let this feeling be here? Method 3. Welcoming emotions. Ask yourself, can I welcome this feeling? Will I welcome this feeling? Answering. Honestly. Try to answer each question honestly and thoroughly. There are no right or wrong answers. It's about understanding what you are feeling and then letting that feeling be. Step 4. When to release. Ask yourself, when? Your answer should always be now. You need to release this feeling without making excuses. You must let it go no matter what. Step 5. Repetition. Repeat the entire process until the emotion you chose to focus on is gone. The Sedona method might sound so simple that you may need clarification on its effectiveness. However, sometimes the simplest things can have the most profound impact on life. Even if you don't trust this process entirely, try it. Practice letting go of your emotions daily. Soon, you will master your feelings. How emotions can guide you. Emotions come and go, but their temporary nature doesn't mean they can't change your life. Nobody wants to feel uncomfortable or unhappy, but sometimes these feelings are signals. Emotions send messages, and you shouldn't ignore them. Example, Harriet's transformation. Harriet was constantly stressed. Nothing made her happy, not her job, relationships, or achievements. One day, Harriet decided to move to a new city. This turned out to be the best decision of her life. She looked forward to each new day and found happiness in the small things. Harriet had never been so happy before. Understanding your emotions requires self-awareness. Harriet would never have made such an important decision if she had ignored her feelings. She knew she needed a change in her life, and acknowledging her unhappiness was crucial. Self-awareness allows you to observe your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Practicing self-awareness. The line concept. In Jim Dethmer and Diana Chapman's book, The 15 Commitments of Conscious Leadership, self-awareness is illustrated using a simple line concept. Ask yourself if you are above or below the line whenever you think, feel, or act. Above the line, you are self-aware and have a positive mind. You are curious, listen actively, feel your emotions, appreciate things, and take responsibility for your actions. Below the line, struggling to control your emotions. Typical behaviors include finding faults in yourself and others, engaging in arguments and gossip, resisting challenges to your beliefs, and ignoring differing opinions. Recording your emotions. Recording your emotions can help you experience more positive feelings. Start by observing your emotions daily for a week. Use a notebook or piece of paper to rate your feelings on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the worst and 10 the best. At the end of the week, calculate your total score. Answer these questions to reflect on your emotional experiences. 1. What negative emotions did you feel? 2. What caused these feelings? 3. Recall the experience and the interpretation you derived from it. Was it accurate and close to the facts? 4. What did you do to stop feeling the negative emotion? Did it happen naturally, or did you take action to release it? 5. What can you do next time to avoid these negative emotions? Recording your emotions helps you achieve 2 things. 1. Awareness. Weekly tracking helps you maintain a positive mood or find ways to boost your happiness. 2. Practice. You can practice letting go of negative emotions and staying happy. Conclusion. Here are the key points to remember from this summary. 1. Understanding negative emotions. They are part of a survival mechanism that helped our ancestors stay alive, leading to a negativity bias. Actively fighting this bias is crucial for your happiness. 2. Temporary nature of emotions. Emotions, especially negative ones, are temporary. Remind yourself that bad feelings will pass and can be overcome. 3. Changing perspectives. Don't adhere to societal assumptions that don't resonate with you. For example, marriage should be a personal choice, not a societal obligation. 4. Managing emotions. Don't block your emotions. Detach, observe, label, and let them come and go. 5. Self-awareness. Emotions can signal the need for change. Evaluate your thoughts and actions by whether they are above or below the line. 6. Recording emotions. Track your feelings to find ways to stay happy. Emotions do not define you, they come and go. Good emotions bring happiness, and destructive emotions teach lessons. Thank you for listening to this audiobook summary of Master Your Emotions. We hope you found these insights and tools helpful for better understanding and managing your feelings. Taking control of your emotions is a decisive step toward a happier and more fulfilling life. Please like, comment, and share this video if you find this summary valuable. Your feedback helps us grow and continue to bring you great content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more helpful summaries and tips on personal development. Keep learning and growing, and explore other book summaries on our channel designed to help you improve your life one book at a time. Until next time, keep turning the pages and enriching your life.